Open your book to page 199, and this is lesson 6.7. And this lesson is about operation with zeros. So example 1, when you're adding 0, the answer stays the same. So you got 9 plus 0, the answer equal to 9. If you have 0 plus negative 5, the answer equal to negative 5. So when you add 0, the number stay the same. Okay? So this property, when you're adding 0, it's called the additive identity property. So additive identity property. And what I say is that when you add a 0, the answer stays the same. Again, additive means addition. So additive means addition. So addition and identity means think about the word identical, right? It means stay the same. So you're going to add and it's going to stay the same. That means you have to add 0. Okay. Now, when you have a subtraction, it's the same thing. So if you go down a little bit, you have an a minus 0. This will equal to a, and you have 0 minus a. This will equal to negative a, because negative is part of the a, right? So it will stay the same. And so next one, let's go to multiplication. So multiplication with 0. So example 2, when you multiply a number by 0, the answer would be 0. So for example 2, you got 4 times 0. Okay, so 4 times 0, this will equal to 0. Right? So any number times 0 will give you 0. Okay. And that's a property. So there's a multiplication by 0. So on page 200, you have the property. It's a multiplication by 0. So it says that a times, I don't need the parentheses. It says when you have a number, a means any number. So you have any number times 0, this will give you 0. So that's what I mean. But again, all these are common sense things, right? Okay, now the things you have to watch out for is when you're dividing by 0. So if you go before you go to that, let's go to example 3. Example 3, when you have 0 divided by 2, this will equal to 0. Okay, so again, 0 divided by 2, you get 0. Now, when you get to example, when you get a little bit lower on the bottom, it says division involves zeros, so you have to be careful, okay? That you cannot divide by 0. So number 1, if you have 0 divided by a, this one is okay. 0 divided by a will give you 0. But if you have it divided by 0, then this one is undefined. Cannot do this, right? So this is undefined. Means cannot do it. Okay. 3, 0 divided by 3, again this is undefined. So in other words, you cannot divide by 0. Okay, divide by 0 is not allowed. You cannot do that. So make sure you're familiar with all these properties.